Hey Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to take a look into your recent past, your current energy and your future, and we're going to see what the universe would like you to know. I also do personal readings, and if you would like to book one, you will find my website in the description below. But let's get into today's reading. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. What does Cancer need to know? Recent past energy for Cancer. Wow, those ones come flying out. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. So the Eight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy. This is something coming into your life very unexpectedly. And the fact that we've got the Lovers here, this could be a connection. If this isn't somebody new, then it means that things are changing within a connection very quickly. There's somebody here that sees you as someone that they could envision a future with. Like they could see you as a person that they would want to settle down with. You know, they feel like you fill their cup. You're able to give them that emotional like stability. They feel like they can be themselves around you. They can open up to you. Page of Pentacles though, you're in this energy where you're very focused on your goals, on your work. But there is someone here that is seeing you as like a soul connection. And they think about this quite a lot. They can see how you're showing up for yourself, how you're focused on building your life and becoming a better version of yourself. I feel like this is somebody that may have seen you in a different situation to what you're now in. So this person could have seen you when you were at a low place in your life, or perhaps when you didn't used to take care of yourself as much. And it's like they can see your growth. They can see how you're proud of yourself, how you've pushed yourself and you had to step outside of your comfort zone. And it could have been very scary. And you may have felt like at times, you know, there was a lot of moments where you felt lonely, but you knew that you had to make that sacrifice in order to change your life. And it's like they can see the shift, they can see the change. Let's clarify this recent past energy. We have victory in some endeavour. Broken wishbone, a wish will not be granted. Recent past energy. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. There's somebody here that I feel like this is someone that kind of gives you false hope. Someone in your life that is very stuck in their ways. And I don't know if this is a family member, a friend, whoever it is. I feel like it's somebody that says a lot, you know, tells you they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and they don't really show up in that way. It's like their words don't really have any meaning behind it. A wish is not being granted here. There's something that I feel like you've been wanting and you've been trying to make it work, but it's like it's not happening, and there is a reason for that. There is this bigger picture, this victory that is going to happen or has happened. I feel like there's something here that has had to fall apart in order for you to get to a better place. But it's something that you really wanted, like you desired this to like be in your life. You wanted this to be a part of your life. It's very interesting though, because that Lovers, I'm thinking this energy is quite hard to read, but it seems as though there's a strong connection. Something here was very fast moving, very intense. Somebody could see a future. They felt like there was a lot of fulfillment. But then there's also this undependable energy. And I don't know if that's somebody else or if it's within this connection. But a wish here has not been granted. There's something that just did not work the way you wanted it to. So take that how it resonates. Only you know what that ties up to in your life. But the energy that's coming out, it's almost like a feeling of being a little bit let down with something. But then afterwards, it led you to something that wouldn't have happened if you didn't go through that cycle. Let's have a look at your current energy. Current energy for Cancer. We have the Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. You need to make a decision. You're at this place right now where you know it's time to go in a new direction. You know that you've kind of outgrown something and you can feel it. You've got to this crossroads, this point where you know it's time to make a choice. And part of that choice is going to mean cutting ties with something. But the Ace of Swords is knowing that you're ready to do it. It's a very sudden, very decisive energy. I think you've got to this point now where you've had enough of something. It's like you don't feel emotionally tied to this anymore. You don't feel like your heart's in it. You're able to see it from a very logical, straightforward point of view. And I think in the past, there could have been like emotional ties. But right now, it's like you see it very clearly. You see it for what it is, black and white. You're protecting your peace. You're protecting everything that you've built up until this point. But you also know that you're meant for something more. I feel like there's a change here in your environment. You may feel like you've outgrown the place that you're living in. You may feel like there's nothing left there for you anymore. Because you have had this massive transformation in your life. And it almost feels like you've changed, you've grown. But then you're in this surrounding, like this area or this place. I don't know if it's your workplace, the place that you're living. Whatever it is, there's an environment around you that you've outgrown. And it feels like it's keeping you at a place where you feel like you can't push yourself even more, or you can't reach this potential that you know you have. I feel like it's very important that you kind of make sure that you're able to provide for yourself, like before you make this decision. I'm just keep getting this energy of somebody walking away from something. I don't know if it's a job, but it's like needing to go to a new area, a new place, taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, but also needing to be very careful. Like, look at this Four of Pentacles. Perhaps you want to do this and you know that you need to do this, but you also feel like you need to make sure you've got the money behind you. You need to put yourself first. There's this feeling here of prioritizing other people's happiness, staying in a situation because like you're trying to keep the peace, or you're trying to keep everyone happy. That's what it feels like. And at the end of it, you're asking yourself, like, am I happy? You're really having this big wake-up call right now where you're just seeing something and you're thinking, like, all it would take is making this decision, cutting ties, going to this, like, chasing after this new dream, whatever it is. Some of you, it could be traveling, or it could be taking like a new job opportunity. But it's almost like you're having this realization that the only person that can do that for you is you. And it's like you have this niggling feeling to just think, why not? So easily your life could look so different. It would be unrecognizable. All you'd need to do is take that step. You might have been telling yourself, you know, it's not the right time. But it feels as though you're at this place where it's like, will it ever be? Life's too short. So there could be something that's happened that's made you see that. It's made you realise how much how much time is passing by, like, and how you just feel as though you're ready to truly put yourself in a new situation and just, like, I feel like there's a routine where you don't feel like you're fully living right now, or like you're not at the place that you want to be, but you also know that the only person that can change that is you. We have protected from negative forces beyond your control, a short journey, dark woman, dealings or a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair, seahorse, family matters. This is a lot of independence, and that's interesting because there was that connection in your recent past, but I don't see that in your current energy. So I don't know if that's something that did not work out as much as you wanted it to, as much as this person felt this connection towards you. It feels like that's kind of been, I don't know what happened there, but it feels as though that situation impacted you in some way. It changed the way that you view things. It made you see something. There was a big lesson in that. But in your current energy, I feel like you know that it's time to kind of take a leap of faith. There's a journey here, a short journey. You're protected. I feel like there's involvement with your family. Like there may be a lot of opinions to do with your family. There's a woman with dark hair that's very significant here. Some people don't want to see you move on. They don't want to see you leave whatever this situation is that you know you need to let go of. They want you to stay there. They want you to kind of stay in this comfortable situation. You can't keep doing it though. And you know that. Future energy for Cancer. Future energy for Cancer. We have the 9 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be feeling like there's a lot on your mind, a lot to think about. You might find it difficult to sleep. Coming up here, there is this energy where you just feel overwhelmed. You feel like there's so much on your mind. You keep going round and round. You're trying to figure something out. There's a truth here that you're seeing. Your eyes are wide open. You know, the Ace of Cups, it represents your intuition, your third eye, your connection to spirit. And coming up here, there is going to be like a truth that you can't unsee. And I think you're going through that right now, where you're having a bit of an epiphany and a wake-up call. But moving forward here, it's like you can't go back and not see it. So you might try to kind of ignore this feeling. You might try to carry on with your routine, carry on with a situation that you feel deep down you know you need to let go of. But coming up here in this future energy, it's like you can't. You can't deny this. You can't ignore it. It's right there. And the more you ignore that feeling, the more you ignore your intuition, you're going to find it difficult to go about your routine and your day-to-day life. You're going to find it hard to get this, like to shake this feeling. It's going to get to the point where it's just so hard. It's weighing on you, and it's like you keep showing up in this way where you give to the people that you love, the people around you. But at what cost? At what cost do you do that when it leaves you feeling drained? You have come so far, and it is almost like an end of a big chapter in your life. But it has to be. It has to be. It really does. There's something here that you need to let go of. You've outgrown. You've outgrown it. And you know that. We have fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. We have good news. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. and obstacles to overcome. Okay, so there's somebody here that does not like a decision that you're making. They are trying to get you to do something that you don't want to do. I do feel that there's somebody around you that is going to try to convince you otherwise when you make a decision. But there's good news coming. I think there is going to be an opportunity for you, and whatever this news is, when you hear it, it's going to almost like make up your mind for you. It's the confirmation that you need to like let go of something. But it does come with obstacles. It comes with opinions. It comes with people trying to put you off. People trying to like tell you how to live your life. But there's this burning desire here. There's this fire inside of you. And this fire inside of you is what's going to make you just take that leap of faith. This has been building up. You've been ignoring your gut. And at first it was easy to do that. There was still a lot that I feel was keeping you somewhere. But the longer you've ignored it, the more it's gone on, the more you've transformed. It's like you can't ignore it. And that fire inside of you is going to get to a point where even if it is anger and it's like as it says, passionate love or hate, there could be like a moment where you're angry, like you're angry at the situation, you're angry at whatever this is that you're dealing with, and it makes you take that step. And whatever it is, once you do it and once you take that leap of faith, everything changes from there. I get the sense that this is a new place that you're going to be going to. Some of you, you're changing jobs. For some of you, it could be moving area. It's definitely leaving something, leaving a place behind and going to a new environment. And within that, there will be so many parts of yourself that you haven't explored yet. So yeah, this is very, very interesting reading, and I feel like a lot is about to happen. So I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.